It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Markakis is there to put it away for out number one. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Contreras is after it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Past battles with Scherzer, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Scherzer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout, as the American League moves out in front here 2-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting 4.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
From the Boston Red Sox.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
J.D. Martinez.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Still only 1 out in the inning. He'll try again, 1-2. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Harper to the track. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field as the AL goes out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Hit well again down the right field line. And it's off the foul pole. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, as the American League is now taking a 4-0 lead. Here's Manny Machado now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 3 base hits in 28 tries. He also has 1 home run.
Manny Machado.
Here comes the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Jose Ramirez would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The AL leads it 4-0. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
up
of the
for
first.
the National League, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Sale has his target coming at him with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a
third
single.
baseman.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Markakis aboard here at first with nobody out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though. That pass to baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats. Follow the game plan you guys worked on. And stay in the zone.
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
The 0-1 on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was
St.
putting
Louis
up a good
Cardinals,
fight and fouling a lot of balls
the
off.
designated
So,
hitter,
as a pitcher,
Paul
it's a great idea to expand the zone
Goldschmidt.
even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the American League 4 and the National League nothing. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. 1 out.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D.
New York Mets.
Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning.
Next for the
It'd be
American
hard
League,
not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
For the
Lifetime
National
against Chris Sale.
The first
He's gone
baseman,
2 for 6. He's
Freddie
taken him deep once.
Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Sale, 30 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense.
Batting
and let's
fifth.
shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third. He can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th. From the Chicago Cubs, the catcher, Wilson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Hard hit to first. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The American Leaguers on top, 4-0. Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Harper will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Nope. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. American League goes down in order. They lead it 4-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Brandon.
Lots of baseball left in this one. It's still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Sale gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
He froze him on the fastball there. Brandon Crawford is retired for the
Batting
first
none.
out here in the bottom half
From
of the third.
Chicago Cubs.
So the base
second
is empty
baseman,
here with one away.
Javier.
And into bat next, the versatile
Baez.
weapon, Javier Baez. The pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Three and 2 now.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
So digging in now,
Markakis.
Nick Markakis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. A potentially big two-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Now that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the American League 4 and the National League nothing. Here's big Aaron Judge. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Zero. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
So one away here with the bases empty and set to go, the slugging shortstop, Manny Machado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
4 runs, only 3 hits, no errors thus far for the American League. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Now batting, Jose Abreu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Machado, base runner at first with 1 out. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The count now at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
4 runs, 4 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 pitch, and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Two men are on with two men out. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Hey! 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, two left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The AL out in front here, 4-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Leading off for the National League,
the center fielder, Bryce Harper.
Sales ready. Here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Way outside. 1-2.
Nope,
misses. Ball 2.
2-2 the count.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Right side. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic fantastic play. The inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mookie Betts. No hits to this point.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches.
Now batting.
That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Jose Altuve. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1. Misses, ball two.
One strike.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Turning for second is Altuve. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Miles Michaelis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For the National League, number 39, Miles Michaelis.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Altuve, the runner at second with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the American League, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. AL leaves 1, but they're in front 4-0. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for the National League,
for him here in this one.
the left fielder.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
0-1's the count.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. Crawford is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
This is pulled into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Aaron Judge,
for the American
sat
League.
down on strikes in
The
his
right
last
fielder.
at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heat.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's the ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing, as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well,
Up
if you're
next
going to
for the
foul the
American
ball, you
League,
have to hope it's
the
when a
first
guy is
baseman,
lumbering down the
Jose
base pass. He's no
Abreu.
speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in now, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go in the American League, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup
Leading
that
up
really
for the
hasn't
National
found
League,
its groove in
the
this
second
one.
baseman.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far,
Javier
Matt, and not very many hard
Baez.
hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Sale into the windup. Here's the 2-2. This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a
Now
team
batting,
to put the ball in play,
the right fielder,
every base hit is
Nick
welcome, but a double will really help wake
Markakis.
everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 delivery. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody
Now
out.
batting, third
Hey,
baseman.
this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll.
Arenado.
Lead off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base.
The center fielder, number 3. Right.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
The count is 3-1.
Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking. Strike three. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate.
Now
probably too good to take.
And
he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Baez at third. Markakis on at second with 2 down. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. National Leaguers strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Back here on MLB Network. The American League out front in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip.
The third baseman, Jose.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch.
Now batting.
He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Crawford. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So
Ladies
no
and
runs,
gentlemen,
no hits, no
please
errors,
join
and no
for the
one left.
traditional
Stretch
7th-inning
time here at
stretch.
Progressive Field. The AL leads it 4-0. Digging in to try
Leading
it again.
off for the
Freddie
National
Freeman.
League,
It's been an 0 for
the
2
first
effort
baseman,
for him to this point.
Freddie.
Starting to run out of time. They
Freeman.
haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Sales ready. Here it is on 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. And Kemp has come through. Looks like this will be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, it isn't
Now
exactly earth-shattering,
the
but when
catcher,
you struggle like they
Wilson.
have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
In now, Wilson Contreras. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Brandon Crawford is on deck. Kemp leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2. Pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Full count still. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The batter, number 35.
This might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board.
Brandon.
They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Set to deliver pitch number 120. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Now batting.
A long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So now, a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell.
Craig Kimbrell.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the American League 4 and the National League 1. Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Mike Trout will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
J.D. Martinez waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Trout, the runner at second with 1 away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Three and one to Martinez. Aaron Judge is on deck. The 3-1 drilled to first, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Fastball just inside. Another try at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Manny.
Now to the plate, Manny Machado. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. Crawford is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis
leading off
trying
for
to
the
keep it
National
going.
League.
A perfect 3
The
for
right
3
fielder,
thus far.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately,
Up
hitting
next
anything
for the
close.
National
So
League,
I think this
the
is the
third
way to go
baseman,
here. Get the
Nolan
bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Arenado.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location
The
was
center
excellent
fielder,
because if it's
number
put in play,
3.
there's a good chance
Right.
it's on the ground for a double play. And
Harper.
hey, a strikeout always works too.
And now Bryce Harper. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard
Now
single up the middle.
The
Yeah, watch
designated
your
hitter,
lips right there, Dan.
Paul
Sent it back right where it came from.
Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Markakis rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. And he'll reach second now with
Now
1
that
away.
first baseman,
Just
ready.
a great at bat there. That
Green
wild
man.
double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and they're 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Your attention, please.
Takes the mound to try to
Now
get out of
pitching
this
for the
mess.
American League,
There are 2 on with
number
only 1
39,
away.
Edwin Diaz. Now
Trevor
running
Story
at
will
second
come
base.
on now and pinch run
Number
here.
27, Trevor Story.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Harper on third. Story at second with one away. That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way.
No, foul ball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, tough to say if that
Now
was their
batting,
intention or
left
not, but
fielder,
it's not the worst thing
Matt.
that could happen. A force at
Jeff.
every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Ladies
Christian
and gentlemen,
Yelich will be
your
summoned
attention,
now to
please.
be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the National League, number 22, Christian Yelich.
So striding in, Matt Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
What I like
Now
about
batting,
that strikeout,
the
guys,
catcher,
is that he came back with a
Wilson.
fastball on 2-2.
John
He was ahead of the
Ferret.
count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A pause and the 0-2 stays alive, still 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one-run scores here in the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the ninth inning now from Progressive Field. It's now 4-2.
Your
Buster
attention,
Posey
please.
is going to come
This
on as a
change
defensive
for the National
replacement
League.
now as he takes over
Now
at
playing
first
first
base.
base. Number 28, Buster.
Ready now, Jose Abreu. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Leading off for the American League All-Stars, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose.
Striding in, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and now it'll kick around in the corner. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
He just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now another 1-2. Line drive to center field. Harper is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The American Leaguers on top, 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now,
so with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball
number
over to
54,
a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Digging in, Brandon Crawford. Lifetime
leading
line
up
against
for the
Chapman.
National League.
He's hitless in
The
3
shortstop,
at-bats.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Chapman, playing here in his age 31 season, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Chapman's ready. 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 1-2. Fouled away. This is line to left, and that'll get down a leadoff single for Crawford. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast.
Second baseman.
He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. Bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That was some nice execution on
now
that pitch.
Right
Spotted
fielder.
it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3-for-3 thus far. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Nolan.
Yeah, clearly no problems working on the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. 2-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Hey. 3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3.
The door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
4-2 the final score today. The American League All-Stars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score for the victorious American League All-Stars: 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.